YouTube, so I'm here with another video about my DEXA scan. Okay, so the DEXA scan measures all your lean muscle and your fat, and it gives you, it's a way to give you an accurate representation of where you are in relation to good fat, bad fat, and lean muscle. So I had my last one done on the 18th of April, and I had my last one done, when was that? 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah. Yes, 2 days ago. 6th of July for those that are interested. So I waited quite a few weeks, and I think that was one of my issues. I kept on going, oh, you know, I've still got more time. I've got more time to fix my diet. I've got more time to fix everything. But that didn't happen. The only thing that did stay constant is I did go to the gym. I didn't miss gym sessions, and I actually completed 10 weeks of the Jamie Eason Live Fit workout program. I didn't follow the eating guide because I'm eating, as you know, if you've watched my other videos, I'm eating 118 calories on those gym days and 1,000 on days that I don't go to the gym. So I thought I'd keep that up, but I didn't. So I'll get straight into my results. So I actually, the only thing that I decreased was my weight. So I dropped nearly half a kilo, half a kilo I did drop, but I also lost nearly a kilo of muscle. I lost 900 grams of lean muscle mass. I was very, very upset about that. And I also put on 700 grams of fat. So like, it's okay. I feel good in myself. Like, I still look quite thin. I'm actually sitting at 20.32% body fat, which I was so devastated. It's actually a little bit higher by 0.5%. It's a little bit higher than when I very first went in. I got my first DEXA scan. That was back on the 3rd of March. So I was just really, really upset. I was really down. However, I had all my exams. I had a pretty stressful semester at university. Like, my topics are getting really, really hard. For someone who hasn't done finance before and who doesn't have a lot of classmates and people to talk to about stuff, I did struggle, and I think that's what really let me down. The lady who did my DEXA scan, she did say that the results present a person who has experienced a lot of stress. So I was very high strung. I'm still going to the gym and working out flat out. Like, I was doing 6 days a week, which probably was way too much for my body. And instead of burning through all that fat, it burnt through all that lean muscle, because muscle is a lot easier to burn off than fat. So that's that. I was very, very devastated. However, it's only going to take me 6 weeks if I follow my calorie intake that I'm meant to have and stuff like that. So I am still trying to eat 118 calories on my gym days, 1,000 on the rest days. I'm trying very, very hard. It's going to be difficult because I am home currently, as this is why the background's different. I will be going out on the weekend. I know you don't have to drink, but I don't drink often, so I'm gonna have a few beverages this weekend and then straight back into it. I am still going to the gym. I did call up Anytime Fitness, which is about 2 kilometers from my house, so I can walk there, and they were really good. I got 10 sessions for $50 or something, so that's excellent. I can also do some home workouts, and if I do, I will film those for you. So I'm not too worried. I'm lifting a lot heavier than I was when 10 weeks ago. I've got my squats up to 60 kilos. I've started deadlifting. Well, I can't deadlift here because there's no deadlifting platform. I was quite surprised because I felt like I had put on muscle, and I looked like I'd put on a little bit of muscle. But when I took a lot of my photos, I could see that I had put on a little bit of fat, like especially up in my back. If I flex my back, you can't see a lot of the muscle that I've developed. Part of me really wanted to put on weight and to put on, like, for my fat percentage to jump up, because I was very liberal with what I was eating. I wasn't caring, and I needed something to shock me back into paying attention to what I was doing and to really refocus my goals. So for the future, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I went to the gym today with no idea of what I wanted to do, and I've decided that I don't want to do a program that wants to build muscle, because I am in a calorie deficit. Like, I'm not in my maintenance caloric area. I'm not quite sure what program I'm going to choose next, or even if I will choose one. I really liked Jamie Eason's phase 2 of her program. I really enjoyed that. So doing no more than 8 reps, lifting as heavy as you can, and I really enjoyed that. So I may do that for a while and focus more on my diet, because you know, like, weight and good bodies are built in the kitchen. Like, look at my results here. Like, I slogged my butt off in the gym. I was there 6 times a week. I didn't do any cardio because I hate it, and sometimes by the time I finished my 1 hour lifting session to do half an hour of cardio, like, I was lazy and it was busy. Like, I was at work and I was doing uni. So I'm gonna try and find a little bit of time. I can here while I'm on holidays. So I walk to and from the gym, so it's 2 kilometers each way, and maybe go for some morning walks. But while I'm back in Sydney, I'm really gonna have to try and find some time to do a little bit of cardio, because I think that will really help. So focusing on diet, focusing more on my macros as well. I do eat a lot of carbohydrates. I mean, love my carbohydrates, love my pasta, love my oats. It's what I have every day, so I'm gonna try and fit in a bit more protein there. I've actually stopped taking protein shakes because they just don't fit into my calorie restriction. I've got, my protein is 110 calories a serve, and it doesn't fill me up because I just mix mine with water. So I've chucked that out of my diet and replaced it with BCAAs. I use this one here. So EHP Labs, amazing products. This mixes amazingly, and so does my OxyShred, which I have pretty much every morning. Just it's part of my routine now. I did stop taking it while I was away in the Blue Mountains a couple of days ago, and I did get massive headaches. I didn't think there was any caffeine in it, but I think I might have to do a little bit more research and find out if that is true or not. Now, lucky last thing, when I went in to go see the woman for my DEXA scan, she's actually a sports scientist, I think it was. I asked her if your metabolism changes when you put on or lose body fat, because I went in and had my metabolic test back when I had my very first DEXA scan done. And she said the only time your metabolism should change is when you put on or lose around 20 kilos of muscle or fat or stuff like that, drastic changes in your body. So at the moment, my changes haven't been any more than 1 kilo or 2. So I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing, and hopefully, fingers crossed, one day I can eat more, because I hate having a slow metabolism, because I absolutely love my food, and that's why I don't restrict myself. I try not to just restrict myself, because food is so amazing, and if you're not enjoying what you're eating, it's not worth it at all. So try and put on a lot more muscle so that way I can eat lots more food. It'd be so good. But for now, 1,181 calories a day, 5 days a week, 1,000 for the other 2. So I, again, totally recommend the DEXA scan. It's a really good way to see where you're sitting, and it's a great way to really see what's happening, because even just me dropping half a kilo and then putting on 1.5% body fat went up, but my weight went down. It really shows you that you cannot trust scales. It's not an accurate way to measure how you're going fitness wise. Okay, so I hope you have a good day or evening, depending on when you're watching this video, and I will see you